Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of the woods, there lived a family with a dark secret. The villagers whispered about the strange occurrences that took place in their home, and it was said that the family had made a deal with the devil himself. The family consisted of a mother, father, and 2 young children. The mother was known for her beauty, but her eyes held a darkness that chilled those who looked into them. The father was a tall, imposing figure who rarely spoke, but when he did, his words were laced with an otherworldly power. The children were pale and sickly, and they rarely ventured outside. As the years passed, strange things began to happen in the village. The crops failed, livestock died, and the once bustling community began to wither away. The villagers blamed the family and whispered about the dark powers that they possessed. One day, a group of brave villagers decided to confront the family and put an end to their wicked ways. They marched up to the family's doorstep, armed with pitchforks and torches, and demanded that they leave the village. But the family did not leave. Instead, they unleashed a power that the villagers had never seen before. The sky turned black, and a terrible storm raged overhead. Lightning flashed, and the ground shook, and the villagers fell to their knees in fear. When the storm finally passed, the family was gone, and the village was never the same. The houses were abandoned, the streets were empty, and a haunting silence settled over the land. Years passed, and the village became nothing more than a forgotten memory. But rumors persisted that the family was still out there, somewhere in the woods, waiting for their next victim. One day, a group of teenagers decided to explore the abandoned village. They had heard the stories and were eager to see for themselves if the rumors were true. As they made their way through the desolate streets, they felt a chill in the air. It was as if the village was alive with a dark energy, and it was watching them. They entered the abandoned house that once belonged to the family, and it was then that they realized that they had made a terrible mistake. The walls were covered in strange symbols, and the air was thick with a foul smell. And then they heard the laughter. It was a low, sinister sound that seemed to come from every corner of the house. The teenagers tried to leave, but the doors and windows had been sealed shut. They were trapped, and the darkness was closing in around them. Suddenly, they saw the family standing before them. The mother's eyes glowed with a malevolent energy, and the father's words echoed in their minds. They knew then that they had stumbled upon something far beyond their understanding, and they were powerless against the family's dark magic. In the end, the teenagers were never seen again, and the village remained abandoned. But on dark, stormy nights, the villagers claimed that they could hear the laughter of the family echoing through the woods. And they knew then that the family was still out there, waiting for their next victims to come along.